Everybody is a stakeholder in science, whether people realize it or not.
Science outreach is an opportunity for scientists and researchers to learn as much as it's an opportunity for communities to learn. And I think it's about building a mutual appreciation for the role that science can play in our lives.
Science outreach is important because it humanizes science and scientists. It helps scientists remember that they are people and that they should be able to connect with other types of people to talk about science.
Biggest challenge for science outreach as a scientist is that we had to learn from scratch how to present ourselves, how to explain what we do.
You have to really be a jack of all trades, which is sometimes really challenging when you've got a lot on your plate.
It has to be fun. That's my goal, is for everyone to walk away with a smile on their face.
I think if people are passionate and are investing into something that they think is worthwhile doing, it's gonna help everyone in the end.
We can feel really siloed sometimes when we're all out doing our different ways of outreach. So to get everyone in the same room and just say, what are you doing? How are you doing it? How are the communities responding to what you're doing? Feels really thoughtful.
And that's why we're here at SciOut18.
The way that it's been facilitated so far has been incredible.
Also, in looking at the program, kind of felt like I had a say in it.
This idea of the unconference and not setting the agenda until you know what the participants want, then developing the agenda from that, and then still letting the agenda and the topics evolve once the people are actually there in the room and talking to one another.
I feel like the key to it is intermingling industries and interests.
It has encouraged us to exchange more.
I don't think I've met a more kind of articulate and engaged bunch of people.
Tons of very in-depth conversation about things that we're very, very passionate about.
And this conference is like, these are the things I'm working on. Can we all kind of talk together and try to work this out?
Big challenge that SciOut is already touching on is this idea of how do you measure impact around science outreach programs.
And that's something that I really want to do better, to understand, am I serving the people that I'm patting myself on the back for serving?
We're having conversations, we're having dialogues, we're having debates about public engagement with science and what that means for us on a personal level and institutional level.
So it's a rare opportunity to meet people that actually are professionally science communicators and who are in science outreach.
Learn about their different perspectives, their work, share and compare notes, successes, failures, and concerns.
We've been able to really hear about opportunities and programs and ideas and models that can be duplicated in other institutions.
We're kind of still building the community around science outreach. And on one hand, that's very powerful because we can very intentionally build a community. But on the other hand, it can be very daunting because it's a lot of infrastructure to set up. And so it's nice to come to a conference like this, come with people from all over the country that are doing outreach, science outreach professionally, and learn some of the best practices, develop the network of professionals. It's been really, really fun.